Hello, boys and girls. Welcome back to math. We are talking about topic 6. Topic 6, lesson 4. Topic 6, lesson 4. Allow me to share your book with you. I want to let you know that you do have the answers online. They're in Schoology. You have the answers for the book online. They're listed as 8-4. I put them in the topic 6 folder in Schoology. So they're listed as topic 8, lesson 4, but it does match ours. And you see the red answers in there, okay? I want to focus in on this. This lesson, topic 6, lesson 4, is a continuation of what we've been working on with fractions and decimals. I think you'll find it a little bit easy, but let me show you. Let's talk about terminating and repeating decimals, okay? Let us share my journal with you if I can find it. There it is, right here. Boom. Okay. Terminating and repeating decimals. Let's use these common fractions to just do a couple of them. These are these common fractions that will appear over and over and over your entire life. So it's best to just know these, which fraction, what their decimal is, and later we'll need to know, well, what is their percent? Let's take a look at one of them. Let's just use this one right here. Check. Let's use this one to show terminating. So if I have a terminating decimal, I could do, of course, I could multiply, but I want to divide to show you really easily what they mean by terminating. 1 divided by the 4. Here's 1 divided by 4. 1 goes into 10. 4 goes into 10 twice. 2 times 4 is 8. I'm going to subtract. Bring down my 0, correct? 4 goes into 20 5 times because I know my math facts, correct? Notice it ended with 0. It terminated. It ended. So this is a terminating decimal. 1/4 equals 0.25. That is a terminating decimal from that fraction. Here is a repeating decimal. Let's come back up from our pick'em list. How about this one? That is going to be a repeating decimal. Let's see why. Let's put it down here. 1/3. 1 being divided by 3. Let me make sure that's clear. There we go. 1 being divided by 3. I'm going to add the decimal, 2 zeros. I put 3 into 10, 3 times. 3 times 3 is 9. I'm going to subtract. I have 1. I'm going to bring the 0 down. Then I see 3 into 10. 3 times 3, 9. I'm going to subtract. I go, wait a minute, this 1 keeps appearing. I'm going to add another 0. I'll bring it down. 3 into 10. I'll extend my division bar. 3. 3 times 3, 9. 1. And after a while, you're going to see that no matter how many zeros you bring down, this thing's just going to keep going. It's going to keep going forever. It's going to keep going forever. It will never stop. Okay? That is a repeating decimal. So what we do, what I want you to do, is to identify the hundreds place right there. So you say, how do I know where to round it to? Round it to the hundreds. So you come over to the hundreds place. You're going to look to the right. So you look over here. That is less than 5. So you're going to drop all that. You're going to come over here and say, oh, this is 0.33. And those repeat. This bar, this symbol is those numbers repeat. Okay, let's look back up. Hopefully that made sense. So I want you to know these common fractions. Okay. I want you to know that I'll put a T, terminating, 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 repeating, repeating. You just want to know what those are. You're going to save yourself so much time and headache knowing that that is 0.25. This is 0.5. This is 0.75. That is 0.33. That is 0.67. Just knowing those, you've got to know them just like you know your math facts. Boom. Later we'll add the percents, but you already see those. Let us move on. Okay, I want to go right to your book. Let's take a few problems. How about number 9? This is from page 151. Number 9. Do we want to use that one? All right, let's use it. This is one of your common fractions. Here's 2/3. Here's the one I asked you to just remember. You should look at that and be able to change that to a decimal and go, boom, that's 0.67. It's 0.67, right? I want you to just know those, but pretend you do not know. 2 being divided by 3. I'm going to add the decimal, 2 zeros. Sometimes you only need 1. I always add 2. You might only need 1, okay? 3 into 20 goes 6 times. 6 times 3 is 18. I'm going to subtract, I get a 2. I'm going to bring the 0 down, and I go, I'm going to extend that division bar. How many times does 3 go into 20? Already done this. 6 times 3. You go, wait a second. Is this just going to keep repeating? It is. Look at that. It's going to keep repeating over and over and over, and this is going to go all the way out the door. It's going to break through the wall. So again, you want to identify the hundredths place, tenths, hundredths. Okay, here's the hundredths. You look to the right. This is 5 or greater. It's greater than 5. So you're going to round this up. What this is going to lead to, sorry, with all the arrows, look at that. This is going to be 0.67. That is why I want you guys to just look at this original fraction all the way up through 12th grade. You see 2/3, you go, boom, 0.67. Okay, let's go on. How about number 10? Here's another example of it. Number 10 in your book looks like this, 1 1/2. Okay, I'd like you to go, that's 1.5. It's 1.5, right? You're going to keep the whole number and you know that that's 0.5. Pretend you don't know because you weren't paying attention. All you're going to take is this piece right here. You're just going to take the 1/2. Don't forget about the 1, but just take this one and go 1 divided by 2. You're going to put your decimal up there. You're going to go 2 into 10. I think it goes 5 times. 5 times 2, I'm done. Look at that. So it's 0.5. Don't forget about the 1. 1.5. Simple Simon, right? Let's do another one. Let's do 11. Let's do 11. 11, let me get it out of your book, is 1/11. This is an ugly one. This one looks ugly. Okay, ready? 1 divided by 11. Let me back up. I look at this and I go, I cannot put this into units of 10. I cannot put it into 10 or 100 or 1,000. So I just have to do the work. 1 divided by 11. I'm going to add my decimal point, 2 zeros, and I'm ready to begin. Can I put 11 into 10? I cannot. Can I put 11 into 100? 11 into 100, I sure can, 9 times. 9 times 11 is 99. I'm going to subtract, and I get 1. I'm going to extend my division bar. Okay. Now I'm going to add another 0. I'm going to bring that down. Can I put 11 into 10? No, I cannot. So I'm going to bring down another 0. Can I put 11 into 100? Yes, I already did it once before, right there. So I know it's 9 again. 9 times 11, 99. I have 1 again. Slide that in there where you can see it. Sorry. There it is. This 1 keeps appearing. I add another 0. And I see a pattern, a very unusual pattern. I go, I cannot put that in there. So I bring down another 0. And it goes, oh, 9. Look at this very unusual pattern. 0, 9, 0, 9, 0, 9. I can already tell that this is going to be a repeating decimal. I'm going to come over here. You know what? I don't like that equals. Let's do this sign. It's about. That's your about symbol. It's not equal to. So I'm going to come right over here to the hundredths place. And I'm going to look over. I go, I can drop all that off when I go to round. Okay. So it's like this with a repeating symbol. Again, that's the repeating symbol. And it's about. It's not equal. Okay. Let us move on. Let's do number 22. Number 22. Lucky number 22. Oh, it's too easy. Look at this one. 4.45. Let's make sure what they want us to do. Write each decimal as a fraction or a mixed number in simplest form. So I want to write this as a fraction. This is equal 45. That place value right there, that's hundredths. So I know that it's like that. Then I look at this and I go, well, this fraction is not in simplest form. I know right away that I can divide those by 5 and I get 9/20. Don't forget about the whole number. So then I take all of it together. It's 4 and 9/20. Correct? Let us move on. Number 23. Let's do number 23. 23 looks like this. 0.032. 0.032. Did I copy it correctly? I did. What is that place value? That is thousandths. Thousandths. So this is 32 over 1,000, correct? I know that because that place value is thousandths. Then I see that they're both even. I don't know what the GCF is. If I knew the GCF, I could do it in one step, but I don't. And it's okay to do it in more than one step. I see that they're both even, so I can divide them both by 2. I get 16 over 500. And I look at them and go, I can divide these by 2 again. Correct? I look at that and I go, well, that's 8. I can split that in half in my head. They're still even numbers. And I think I can divide these by 2 again. I see it. Okay, I can divide that by 2 and I get 4 over 125. I have an even number. I have an odd number. It appears to be in simplest form. Excellent. Yay me. Let's do another one. Let's do a difficult one. Let's do this one. Number 27. This is about as difficult as these get. Okay, if you can handle this, you can handle all of them. 875. There it is. I want to put that into a fraction, a mixed number, and then reduce it to simplest form. I look at that digit right there at the end. That tells me I'm talking about thousandths. I'm going to bring it down below in case I need some more room. So what we're talking about is that ugly fraction right there. That is ugly. I know that I could divide both of these by 5 I know I could divide them both by 5 because they end in 5 and 0. Let us try a bigger number. I also see that they're both going to be divisible by 25. Yes, they are. This bottom one's easy. 25 into 1,000, block one of the zeros. How many times does 25? Let me get rid of that 0 there. How many times does 25 go into 100? 25 goes into 100 4 times, add the 0, and you get 40. The top one's harder. Let's see if we can do this one. 25, I could pull it to the side and do my division. I could pull it to the side, do 875 by 25. Here's what I'm saying. You could do that. You could clearly do that easily. No, maybe we should just do it. 25 goes into there 3 times. That is 75. I'm going to subtract. Is that 4? Is it 5 times? It's 35. It's 35. Look at that. Oh, yeah. I could divide them again. I could divide by 5. And I get 7/8. Okay. Don't forget about the whole number. So I come over here, 12 and 7/8. Boom. Question. Okay. What I want you to do, I'm going to share the R page with you. I'm going to share with you what I want you guys to do tomorrow. I want you to do the R page. Okay. It has more explanations here if you need them. And then there's just a few problems down here on the bottom. Write each fraction or mixed number as a decimal. Oh, look at that one. Again, these are the fractions. If you just know ours, our big 5 are 5 fractions. You go boom, boom, those 2 are done. Write each decimal as a fraction. Those are too easy. Write each decimal as a fraction or a mixed number in simplest form. Too easy. Look how easy. These are too easy for you guys. Look, 4/10. Divide each one of these by 2. You get 2/5. Those are too easy for you. Okay, I'd like you to do the R page. I will see you again on Thursday for a live meeting. And we will end right here.